We are live. Hi, everybody.
We're here.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my goodness.
Please welcome Kigaru Spiritual Journeys and Teri Suzuki and Terry Lee, Pure Visionary Psychic Medium. And I am Sun Psychic Jean. Thank you very much for joining us, for following us, and for making that last minute change. We keep trying, and there is something really wonky going on with StreamYard. So we've yet to figure it out. So we're over here on my channel, and thank you everybody for coming over and saying hello. And I'm actually having some storms back there. So if I go out, these two ladies are going to try and hang in there with you. I'll try and get right back in.
But we've made sounds, and I've saged the computers, and
we all have used sound therapy on this to cleanse the energy.
We're good now. We're good.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I am so sorry that's happened. And it is just seems like there's a glitch or something that's going on. And when we were over on Terry's channel, everything seemed to be fine, except she couldn't see us. Our
Right.
screens were black. And that no matter what we did, we went out and came back in again. And so there does seem to be some little glitch that's going on with StreamYard, because we don't really have the ability to turn on and off our screens, right? So,
Right.
but anyway, thank you everybody for joining us, and happy, happy, happy Friday. And I'm going to let Terry Suzuki handle most of the show, since it was intentionally or originally on her to be on her channel. And if you don't mind, and
I
I'll let
will
you take the reins.
try. It is acting a little odd. It's okay. That's par for the course right now. So you guys, if you want to talk a little bit while
Sure.
So
I'm going to help you by starring some of the.
okay. Okay. Well, it's acting interesting. So Amber Ray has a question here. She wants to know if she can ask a question even if she can't attend, and we'll watch later. What do you think?
Well, it's much better if you're here, because you bring your loved ones with you.
Right.
And
It's very hard to read without you.
yeah, and we come on at least once a week, twice a week, if you go over to Allie's channel. And it's probably better for you if you're with us, so that you can validate if we have any questions. And your energy really plays a big part of it.
Yep, it does. So unfortunately, we won't have you put in a question, because sometimes also people ask questions, but then we need more information. And if you're not there to give it to us, we have to go on to the next one. But oh, good. She'll catch the next one. Thank you so much. Let's see here. T-Barb has to go mow her lawn, but she wants to say hello.
Oh,
lovely.
T-Barb. Nice for popping in anyway and saying hi.
Yeah.
Have fun with that.
So Terry Lee, you were on Allie's channel the other night. Was it Monday or Tuesday?
It was.
Or was it
Wednesday?
night?
It was Wednesday.
Wednesday night. Okay. Yeah, it was an amazing collaboration. Just the two of your energies together, and the way that she was interviewing you initially, and then you went right into those readings, and the readings got so deep, and the readings were so just so beautifully expressed from spirit. You could feel the love that was coming through, that you were feeling from the spirit guides and the angels. Wow.
Yeah, it was.
And I thought, you know what? I thought, well, maybe I didn't get a chance to ask you, but I thought it might be a great idea for us to, I would like to offer to come onto your channel and be the host and you be not host. You be the reader, and I'll just feed you the questions, and I'll stand by,
Oh,
because showcasing you
oh,
on your own, one on one, was just so beautiful. And the way I think you
oh.
only took 3 or 4 questions. It
Mhm.
was so really, really beautifully done. And
Well, thank
I
you.
think it's important for us to showcase us together as well as individually.
That's an
And I would
interesting
love to do
idea.
that. And I know Terry Suzuki, you just, you attended a class and you
Oh,
had an amazing experience and readings that were just over the top, really, really beautiful. Do you want to share anything about that?
um, sure. Although, I mean, our definitions of over the top are very different.
I was
So,
blown away.
because I felt like a huge failure. But so a lot of times, what all of us do who are psychic mediums, we are always learning. I don't think I will never not learn.
Yeah.
So I
Mm,
took a class from a different psychic. I don't know if do you think it's okay if I just say who or
sure. Why not?
he's from England. His name's Tony Stockwell,
I've heard
and
of him.
he's
Yeah.
fabulous, fabulous medium.
Cool.
His style is more descriptive. And so the whole class was how to get more out of your readings to how to describe more. And it was
Oh, yeah.
fabulous. So I thought, ooh, I got this. I describe everything.
Yeah.
And so we were doing trios, and I was reading a woman, and she wanted to hear from her sister. And immediately, though, I was taken on a journey instead of on my stage. I was on a journey. We were going down a path by a big hedge. It was like a labyrinth. She took us to it kind of circled into a fire pit with a great big Adirondack chair that
Oh,
I
that
thought
sounds
the
good.
guest of honor was going to sit in. And so I'm reading, and the guest of honor is not sitting in the chair. I can't see anybody in the chair. And I'm like, but I'm hearing stuff. She's already telling me stuff about the families, that the family is had a long line of strong people, tough people. She's showing me tree branches with moss that's to me
Wow.
saying they're old. And then I kind of look up and I'm like, oh my God, she's up there. So, but all I see is the lady's spirit. I don't see the lady at all. I just see the spirit. And I'm like, oh, well, okay. So I keep talking about what she's telling me about the family, about the longevity, about how tough they are, that they've had to overcome so many tough things. I'm
Wow.
about ready to tell her about some mirror work that her sister wanted her to do. And the sister was also telling her, you've gone through way tougher things than I could have stood. You're really something. The lady got upset with me and she's like, you clearly haven't done this before. You haven't been with Tony Stockwell before. And I'm like, oh, okay, I haven't. You're right. I haven't been with him before. And I think I wasn't giving enough evidence. I was giving too much of a message. That's what
Mm.
I've kind of figured out. But she's like going on and on. And well, my mother told me about the family line before. I've already heard that and da 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 da. And she's like, and I've never even seen what my sister looked like. And I was like, well, that's probably why I couldn't see her. That's probably why I couldn't see your sister because you
Wow.
can't see your
Yeah.
sister. Oh, it was so shocking because I then knew, okay, the whole reading was fine. Everything was fine.
Sure.
I actually did a good job, even though the lady thinks I failed. But, okay, I learned something.
That's interesting. I feel like, and that's one of the reasons why I love you girls so much. Um, and I'm not going to say this in a critical way. This is just an observation. But
Mhm.
there are many psychic mediums who insist on things happening a certain way. Everything is, I don't want to say in a box, but kind of.
Right.
And you're supposed to ask in this certain way or present this evidence in this certain way. Spirit flows. And I think the more you allow spirit to flow, better
Yeah.
it gets. The more your connection is even more pure. And when you go to get a reading, when I go and pay money to get a reading from a psychic medium, I want a message. I want to talk to somebody on the other side.
Right.
Sure, but hey, you got a message? Yes.
Yeah.
Let me have that message. What?
Yeah.
Why would you not want a message? I don't understand.
Yeah.
So anyway, just an
Well,
observation.
I agree with you. And one
Yeah.
of the reasons I was going to it and I was using his methods, which are fine, perfectly
Sure.
fine,
Yeah.
was because that I wanted to learn. I wanted to
Mhm.
grow. I didn't want to get in that box. I wanted to be more flexible. And
Uh-huh.
so it was really easy for me to feel like, ooh, I'm not doing this right. You know? But here's what I learned. If the guest of honor doesn't sit in the chair, the person asking probably doesn't know what they look like either.
Okay, there you go. Chalk that up. Yeah. That's why I love the Walking Into World series that I do, because it highlights how unique the way each of us read is. And I think that's why we're like the perfect psychic triad, because all of our methods bounce off each other and fill in the reading and make it more complete. That's the way I feel.
Yeah. Yeah. But it was very interesting. Thank you, Jean, for asking me about that. It was kind of amazing here. So Jean, what are you doing this week?
I have Donna Norris, and she is a psychic medium. She took classes with us with medium Kim and Susan Lin, and she's been guesting. You may have seen her on with Susan Lin recently, and previously with she has a panel of pet psychics that she works with. It's a nonprofit that she works with, and they do amazing readings for pets. But she is a psychic medium, and she has been doing readings for quite some time. So she's interested in getting started on YouTube herself and would like to break it in. I said, this is it right here.
All right.
They're
That's
going to need
great.
all of us. They're going to need all of us. So
Right.
Donna Norris is going to be on with me tomorrow. And there is something tomorrow afternoon.
Donna is amazing. Yeah, she's good.
And then I have Allie's show on Sunday, which is 10 a.m. on Sunday on Heart and Soul Connected. And then I just have private readings the other time. So that's it. It's Donna for tomorrow and Allie on Sunday. But it's an exciting weekend for sure.
Wow. Well, I am so impressed, Jean. All of my working career, I've worked for nonprofits. So hearing a nonprofit that is embracing a spiritual medium and using them to help pets, I am impressed.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. What are you up to, Teri Lee?
Well, next Wednesday, I will be hosting Miss Linda G on Walking Into Worlds.
Oh,
That's
wow.
Wednesday, August 10th, and that's going to be 7 Eastern, 6 Central, 5 Mountain, and 4 Pacific. So that is going to be a lot of fun. And then sometime this weekend, I've created a new intro for the Walking Into Worlds series. It's a movie. You're in it. You guys are little superstars in this movie. And I want to try it out before I do it with a show with Linda to make sure I know exactly how to do it so it blends perfectly, right? And so I'm going to pop on and do like a little live and then just kind of promote the show and, a little chit chat. Who knows? So be watching for me. I'll be popping up.
Yeah, that's cool. That is so cool that you got Linda G to come on your show.
Oh, she's so gracious with her time. She really is. And
Mhm.
yeah, so it's going to be fascinating. And like, asking the questions similar to what I asked you ladies, it's going to be really fun to see, like I said, that uniqueness that we each have,
Yeah. So I'm going to be on Ron Unconditional Love's channel tomorrow night.
Cool.
So that I love reading with Ron. He's so much fun, and he's such a loving person. And so that's where I will be tomorrow night. But in the daytime, then I actually have a non-spiritual thing to do on Zoom. I'd say 27 years ago, I founded a nonprofit, and they are asking me to come back and be on Zoom and do a history for them. How did it get started? Why did we do that? And because it's not just me. I'm one of 10 founders. So
wow.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool to do. I guess a non-psychic medium thing for just a moment, and then go right to psychic medium with Ron. So
That's great. That's great.
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for a question?
We are.
Okay.
More than ready. We're so ready.
Good. So Nancy Riker would just love a message.
Hi, Nancy. Thanks for coming. And thanks, everybody. If anybody is watching us live on Facebook, come on over and join the chat here on YouTube. It's Sun Psychic Jean. And I think I put the link at the top of the comments. Thanks, everybody, for coming. Would love a message. Nancy Riker.
And everybody who is in the chat, I have 13 questions starred already, so we're pretty much at capacity. We'll just see how it goes. We have Nancy Riker, Jake Tay, Lena, CJ's grandma Havoc, and Starfish, Holly Duchesne, Beverly Davis, Pureet White, Dana, Valerie B, Sherry Kirk, Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot, and Cat Mama Meow. So I love her always meowdy. Okay, back to Nancy.
Nancy, I don't know if maybe you can validate this for me. I'm seeing you learning, either you, and I'm trying to get definition if it's a future thing that's going to happen, but I'm seeing you under a glowing light with a book, and you're taking notes, and you're learning, and you're seeking out something. And this is your guides that are giving this to me. So what's this about, guides? Okay, so they're saying that they've put a little flame in your heart. We've put a little flame in your heart. It's started as a spark, and now it's a flame. And you can feel it pulling you towards it. It's something that you're looking to like study. Okay, give me a better one. It's a new learning experience, but something that you feel driven to. It's something Okay, so what they're saying is you're feeling driven to it, and it is part of your karma. It is part of your purpose. If you if you're not happening, if it's not happening right now, it's going to happen really soon. And look for that little spark of that flame in your heart about something that you've been really wanting to do. And what they're telling me is that we're right here with you, and that this is part of your karma. And we've been prepared to help you through this. Your mind and your intuition. Wow. Now, now I'm seeing just like sparks flying all around you. Like you're going to get into this, and it's going to explode. It's going to blow your mind. And I'm seeing 3 guys. They're smiling away. This is it. They're smiling away. They're very excited. The time has come. The time has come, Nancy. Ooh wee.
Wow.
What the? My goodness. That was some interesting stuff. A lot of energy
Absolutely.
there. A lot of energy.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm going to go real quick, Jean, if you don't mind, because I think my vision I'm seeing ties into Teri Lee's. I, on my metaphorical stage, saw a crowd of her spirit guides, and they were in kind of helping your vision. I saw them. There's about 4 or 5 of them, and they were pulling a rope. They were pulling a rope, like, we're dragging you on stage, no matter what. We're dragging you into into this new world. But the thing is they're so supportive. But here's kind of the sum total. They are from many different planets. Some of them have these massive headdresses, like they look like they're Aztecs or something, like an Aztec headdress. And yeah, they definitely are supporting you, and they got some. I'm not really getting a message other than that they are very supportive. They are there for you. Go ahead.
You're on your spiritual journey. You're on your spiritual path. They showed me the palm, the lifeline palm in your palm, and that you're on your life path, and that this is all going to be happening to you and to all of us. We are all going to be experiencing awakenings and events and synchronicities and knowings and downloads. And they said that you're raising your vibration, you are attuning yourself, you are applying the practices, you're applying the suggestions, you are contemplating with your spirit guides and your angels, and they know that you recognize them. They know that you know that you're not alone here, that you're not only human, that you're a spirit in a human body. They see that you have this knowing, and this is all going to start happening for you. There's many people here to guide you. There's nothing to be afraid of. They will give it to you in small doses, but they're just letting you know that it's all going to be happening for all of us. These things are changing and coming in. I mean, that was just so powerful, both of you. That was amazing.
Well, keep us posted, Nancy. Very exciting. That. There was so much energy in that message.
Yep.
Oh,
amazing. Okay.
Beautiful. Not a bad start, huh?
I know, right? That was a fancy group I saw.
Yeah.
Jake Tay says, may I please have a general message from Spirit?
Hi, Jake. Thanks for coming.
Jake, the second I tapped into your spirit, I suddenly felt like I was floating. I feel very floaty, like I'm not really touching the ground. And so I've asked your guides, like, what is this about? Why am I being lifted? And they said, because Jake is being lifted, that I hesitate to put too much on this, but it's almost like they are working hard to lift your spirit, to make sure you're not depressed, to lift you up, to give you a higher vibration. This seems to be very important at this time, that they want to raise your vibrations. Because again, just like Nancy, things are happening for you. But I just see a lot of red and pink. I mean, just my whole vision is clouded with red and pink, and I feel like I'm floating on the stage.
That's that's so amazing that you said red and pink, 'cause I was being flooded, absolutely flooded with the rose pink, which in my reading symbolizes pure love. So that's the first thing I got, was just surrounded by this beautiful rose pink. And as I just kind of sat in that and enjoyed it, I started to see flowers. And the guides they gave this to me to give you the message. It's a vision of someone watering a garden with an old-fashioned water can, really, really pretty, and all these gorgeous flowers. And the word is, you're growing, you're growing. We're watering you. You're receiving. You're growing. I feel like you are making some big steps spiritually. You're reaching out. You're kind of letting go of maybe some things that were holding you back. And so the water can is them giving you exactly what you need to take those big steps, to grow, and to become a beautiful flower. I mean, that's something I am deeply connected to, is flowers. I just find them so amazing and so intricately designed and so delicate and so unique. And I think that's why they're showing me the flowers. That's the message to you, that you are so unique. Your gifts are so attuned to what it is that you are going to give to those around you. Yeah. Yeah. That's
Beautiful. Good. Beautiful, both of you. Well, Jake, what I was seeing, first of all, was the Fibonacci spiral. And it's sacred geometry, and it's also the flower of life and all the flowers. And there's so many things in nature that have this spiral to it. So this is something that is innate in you. You are part of this sequence. You are part of this sacred geometry. We all are. Yet you have this special imprint of this sacred geometry that you're carrying with you. It's almost like I don't know how to explain it. It's something extra that is developing in humans. I once described it as that humans were going to be developing a new emotion, but I think that was more of like telepathy or awareness or a sensitivity to all of this spirituality, to the other side. And this sensitivity is what I was trying to describe would be a new emotion for all of us, because we would all use it and we would all sense it in other people. And this is something that I think is imprinted in you, in that Fibonacci spiral that I saw. Look it up. It's a rabbit hole, but just look it up and see if it doesn't resonate with you. And it's just the beginning. It just means that you're part of a whole, that we are all connected, and it's all from the divine source. It's amazing. That was good.
Yay! That was beautiful, Jean.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. So this is from Lena. May I please have a message from my spirit guides, please, and thank you.
And Jake says, thank you, all three. I appreciate your messages.
Oh, thank
Very
you.
welcome. Very welcome.
Let's read you. Thank you, Jake, for the floating. That was
Yeah.
interesting.
And the beautiful pink. Wow. Okay.
Seems like the guides are very giving today. Seems like they're very revealing and not holding back.
Mhm.
They're coming through strongly. They're not mincing words. They're coming in quite directly. It almost like saying the time is now. Now is the time. No more practicing, no more wondering, no more no more
Hey, well, they're really speaking up.
Oh, yeah.
you know, it's put into practice. You know, walk your talk. Walk your talk. Act, express what you've learned. Live your knowing. Listen to your I know I tell you this every time, Lena. I'm sorry, but they're telling me listen to your own guidance. They're saying walk your talk. Let me see. Is there a direct message for Lena? They're saying you're protected and that you have many loved ones and spirit guides and angels around you. You call them in. They say, please keep calling us in. Please keep asking us and invite them in every day and invite them in. Should I have spaghetti tonight or steak tonight? Just invite them in to help you to integrate with you and so that you can listen to their messages on a more mundane level regularly. And then when if you need to in an urgent situation, you'll be able to sense them a little easier. That's all I have.
Lena, they're showing me this flame. But it's really almost like the sun, the flame. There's just lots of yellow energy here. And yellow energy also suggests action. And what they're showing me is they're showing me that they're beaming light in front of you that looks like little leaves, kind of like little yellow leaves in front of you, like a whole trail of them in front of you. And they're guiding you, and they're putting these little bits of light in front of you to help you keep moving forward, to help you stay on your journey. And I'm hearing, be strong, be devoted, stay on your journey, keep going. You can't make a wrong move. You can't make a wrong thing, but they are really there shining a light to you right now.
Okay. Well, the message I'm getting, Lena, is not really tying into this, but maybe it does in some way. We don't know. But here's what they're showing me. They're showing, I see you laying in the grass. And what they brought to me was the term earthing. It's the same thing as grounding. It's a very powerful way to absorb healing energy and energy that can give you super clarification and discernment. And that's what I saw. It's like they're saying, go out and lay in the grass and just be and absorb and get this super energy clarification and discernment into your soul. And then you will be able to not only feel better, you'll feel healthier, but it will lighten your heart like a child. It will lighten the playfulness that resides within you, that childlike joy that is going to facilitate your using these beautiful gifts you're going to receive, and not only help yourself but help others. And apparently they're saying somebody in your family, someone in your family is needing this help. So that's the message that they're giving me.
Oh, I think that dovetails perfectly because it was childlike delight at finding the leaf, finding the next little thing.
Well, that's true. You know, when I
Yeah.
first started out, you never know where it's gonna. You just start letting it flow, right? And you never know where it's gonna go. But in the end, it kind of did, didn't it?
Wow.
Wow,
That's cool.
have fun with that, Lena.
Yeah.
All the best to you, Lena.
Yeah.
So
CJ's
grandma.
Mhm.
I think
Sorry.
grandma.
Grandma
CJ
Havoc.
Havoc. She's the first time here.
Welcome. How nice
Yes.
to have you.
She was, yeah, it says she'd like a reading if possible, but I think she says, I mean a message. She wants a message. So,
Thanks for coming. So
yeah.
exciting to have new subscribers. We really appreciate you joining us here. It's
Yes,
great
we
to have everybody lifting their vibration and their frequency together. We love everybody in the chat. That it's just it's a group effort. So thank you for joining us.
Yeah. And CJ's Grandma Havoc, if you don't mind, it would be kind of nice to find out how you found us. Maybe you found us through Jean and her Facebook or whatever, or Teri Lee. Maybe after your reading, maybe put in a little comment about how you found us.
That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm seeing a beautiful butterfly, and it's either quite large, or my perspective is that I'm quite small. And butterfly could possibly be a spirit animal for you. This is how grand and how strong and how it is presenting to me, as if it has many powers and um, the ability um, to be a spirit guide for you. How wonderful is that?
Okay, I have to say what I hear. I'm there talking about hobbies. He said it to me 3 times. Hobbies. So you must be, you must have, and I'm feeling like it's perhaps an artistic hobby, something that you really enjoy doing and have a passion for. They're encouraging you to break out a little bit, maybe socially gather with other people who are interested in these same hobbies, or share them with members of your family. Something, and I'm trying to get a visual on exactly what kind of a hobby it is, but I'm feeling it's artistic. It's very creative. I'm going to see if I can get them to clarify now. Don't be so shy. Don't hide your light under a bushel. There you go. There it is. Don't be so shy. Don't hide your light under a bushel. Spread your wings and share your gifts, and know that they will be received by those who will appreciate you and lift you up and raise you. We are so happy to be observing your beautiful gifts of love and joy, and we are here with you. Spread those wings.
Wow.
Let us know if you know what hobby they're talking about, but they wouldn't let me let go of that one. Hobby.
So they showed me right away a gold Roman helmet with a red feather coming out of it. And I'm like, what does this mean? Why are we seeing this? And they gave me many feelings at the same time. And they're talking about your family, the strength that they're like, you're stronger than you ever know. That you don't even have a clue how strong you are. You're the guardian of your family. You're the leader, the protector. And I get the feeling that while you are the guardian and the protector, they're also saying you can stand down a little bit. I think they're really kind of almost showing me a past life, that you've had a past life as a protector before, and that you protect your family fiercely right now, spiritually, fiercely, and that they're happy with that. But you also can relax a little and let these gifts grow. Let them go. Let them be part of your family. And if that Roman centurion helmet means more to you, let us know, because
Yeah, please give us some validation on that. That'd be great, CJ's Gamma.
Okay,
Yeah. And I just wanted to add just one little small thing that they're showing me that you're magic, they're showing me that you have soul magic, that you're the matriarch, and just your soul's energy encompasses all of your family. And this is the energy that's holding your family together. And you have that grandma magic. You know how grandmas just know the right thing to say, the right touch, and make the best cookies. And it's like a little bit of magic. This is something that you have. You definitely have that a little bit of a elemental, or like fairies and unicorns, and a little bit of this type magic. You have this belief in magic. You have a very a healthy imagination, and your spirit has such a loving vibration that you hold your family together. And this is the magic that's you. And just by being you, you don't have to do anything. Just be you. I was picking up on that energy. It was really nice. Thanks.
Well, we're going to go to the next question, but I'm looking ahead a question, and I want, if Beverly Davis is still here, it would be lovely if you gave us your dad's first name. That would just be a little helpful. But so your question's not next, but let's get you lined up quickly. Okay, our good friend Starfish.
Hi, Starfish.
Hi, Starfish.
Wants a message from Spirit.
They're showing me that you're going in waves, Starfish. There are some days where you feel as though you're in command, and that you have all of your star family with you, your star beings with you, and you are in the driver's seat, and you're in command, and you're you have such a confidence in you, and this energy of that you have a team behind you. And then there are other days where you just feel defeated, you feel exhausted, you feel like, where did everybody go? I can't feel them anymore. Why do I feel it? And you have this little bit of a sense of, did I lose it? Is it gone? Why am I feeling this way? I'm sensing that you have these ebbs and flows. And what they're letting me know is that you're doing fine. You're doing great. Everything is as it should be. That these energies um, need to acclimate, need to build within you, and you will have periods of feeling exhilaration from all the support and the energy that you feel in your body. But because we are humans and our feet are here on the planet, we cannot take this energy so strongly all the time. They need to back off and let it assimilate. And it's up to us to build our own energy back up to the way it is that we felt a few days ago. So personal, private practice, routine, and trust is what they're saying. I'm done.
That kind of ties in. Wow. When you started talking, I'm like, oh, that's what that is. I felt like I was being transported through a tunnel. And as you started talking, I was like, oh, okay, it's probably a portal. It's probably that was the feeling I got, like I was, and I'm okay. I think it's astral travel. I think it's, and it ties in so much with what Jean said, because that is in fact true, that you need to regroup with I'm hearing delicate self-care, tender self-care for yourself. Sometimes we think, oh, well, I'll take a nap or whatever, and that's enough self-care. But I mean some serious self-care, like indulge. That's what they're they're saying. Indulge, recharge, regroup. That level of understanding and vision that you have carries a certain amount of high vibrational energy that will in fact drain you. But don't mistake that for sadness or something that you're doing. Take that time to say, okay, this is a quiet day. I'm going to do something that I absolutely love, eat a pint of ice cream. Or that's what I'm saying. Just like, really good, buy yourself a nice new dress. Just indulge and take that time to recharge. Yeah, that's what they're giving me.
Wow. That's cool. I could go for the ice cream.
It's so good. I know.
So Starfish, I saw something rather remarkable that I'm glad to go last, because I was like, had to take time to figure out, what does this mean? I saw you, when I see you spiritually, I always see yellows and oranges and corals, and these are the colors that are you to me. And I saw you with this huge hat on that had these like ever greater levels, like petals, almost like you were wearing a rose petal on your head.
Wow.
And I was like, wow, she looks so grand. She looks so wonderful. And as I'm looking at it, then suddenly a being appeared, and she was part of the hat, but she was coming down. And this is a deity. She has darker skin. She's wearing a wrap around her head, and the wrap is greater and greater, like that flower I saw, greater and greater. It's in golds. And she's so tender. She's so tender. She is an African deity, and she comes down and she's just putting her arms around you. She's wrapping you in her robe, that almost like her robes are almost like petals of a flower. They're greens and golds, and I think what she's really reinforcing is that self-care. She's not offering a pint of ice cream, but she's wrapping you in this love, this just tenderness love. So I do believe she's saying, take care of yourself. She's going to help take care of you. After we're done with this, I'm going to try to look her up, who she is, because I don't know her, but she is definitely powerful and
Cool.
just has your absolute best interest at heart, absolute tenderness, just wants to wrap you in love and caring.
Mhm.
Teri, I just bounced off of you, and what I heard was that Starfish is an aspect of this deity.
Ooh, I would believe it. This deity has all the colors that I see when I see her, and also even a little bit of greens in there. Yeah,
Nice.
golds.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm still a little like.
Yeah. Woo! Woo! That's pretty exciting
Wow,
that you
I
saw
wanted to.
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful
Wow.
thing to
Okay.
visualize.
Let's see. What time do we got here? Okay, we're getting close to an hour. We have 43 people here, by the way.
Yay!
That's a lot.
Thank you, everybody, for
Thanks,
being
everybody.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We certainly can feel the energy that you guys are providing for us. It's a
Yeah.
wonderful launch pad.
Wow.
Thank
So
you.
we still have.
Well, I was just putting some extras in there so you can choose. I
Okay.
wasn't sure if we'd have time, so I was just putting them on standby, so you don't have to.
Okay. Because I'm kind of like, wow, and we're taking a lot. We're kind of, we got to speed this up a little, ladies. But we're going to go with Holly Duchesne. She would just like a message, probably from angels or spirit guides.
Lots of messages today. Okay.
I feel like you're guarded, Holly, and you don't have to, think about anything. You can just relax and be yourself. I feel as though trying to blend with your energy, and I kind of feel maybe a tenseness around you. Um, and it may just be you're anticipating the message coming through. Well, now I'm seeing puppies, so there's unconditional love around you. There's lots of support around you. You're very much in tune with the earth, especially like meadows and grass and open fields. I see. I'm not sure if this is something within your sight around you. You're very open. You love the trees. You love the nature. You love the visual. It's more beautiful than any painting or any art you've ever seen. Is nature. You find you can see the miracle in all of nature, and this is a mirror to you, Holly. This miracle of nature is what you see in the mirror. You are a miracle of nature. And they're reminding you of this. Everything that is around us is a mirror back to us. And the miracle and the beauty that you see in nature around you is the miracle and the beauty that is you. And they want you to recognize that you are a spirit inside of this body every single day, every moment, and that you are a miracle walking. They're just
Wow.
saying, see the beauty in you. That's all I have.
So,
Go ahead, Teri.
okay. So I saw Puff the Magic Dragon. I saw a dragon.
Perfect.
And then I heard that song, the Puff the Magic Dragon song, and I had to look it up real quick. And it's a very sad song, actually.
Yeah.
But they're saying that I think what they're saying is that one of your spirit guides is definitely a dragon, and that you commune with dragons, that your lineage has known these creatures. And let me see, can you give me more information about why is she being shown the dragon? When you're feeling weak, when you're feeling like you don't have enough energy, when you're feeling like you just can't do it, like it's just too much, they want you to call upon their energy, call upon that dragon energy, because they are with you. They are part of your heritage. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, well, this is one of those readings where I'm like, you have to say what they give you. And I just watched The Wizard of Oz. I just saw the whole movie. While you're talking, I was like, wow. The first thing, and I'm hoping maybe this movie means a lot to you, but the message is there. I'm seeing the scene, where they're walking on the yellow brick road and they're skipping, and she's got her pals by her side and her little dog. And I'm feeling this sense of just exploration, desire, just like, oh, how exciting. We're on an adventure. We're on a journey. I'm hoping this is all meaning something to you. And but that I felt that there's something either that you're worried about or you're afraid of, because I got that feeling too of this looming wicked witch of the West over here, right? Whatever that is. I'm not saying it's a person. You're going to have to identify this stuff. But then what I saw was is her name Glenda, the good witch, right? The one that comes in the bubble. She comes down in the bubble and she's like, oh. And what I felt from that was that this loving protection that she always offered to her. So it's like you've got powerful, powerful loving protection surrounding you. I leave it up to you to identify the whole Wizard of Oz connection, but I saw it totally. And Jean, when you said the field, I saw the poppies. Remember the poppy field?
Mm.
It just it was really strange. They were giving that to me. So this is a message the guides are portraying to you. And if you don't understand it, I would ask them to help you understand it. But I have to tell you what they gave me, and that's exactly it. It was beautiful. I quite enjoyed it.
Yeah. Well,
Interesting.
thank you, Holly, for
Yeah.
letting us read you or giving a message.
Okay, Holly.
And yeah.
Holly says it's a person.
Okay.
Okay.
How interesting.
So know that you have that protection. Know that you have guidance, and you can ask your guides what to do and watch for the signs.
I think I accidentally just unclicked a message. So we'll go on to this, and while we're reading, I will try to go back and find the one that I just accidentally unclicked. So As We Heal Each Other by Pureet White. She would like a message from her father-in-law, Earl. I'm assuming he's on the other side. Never had any communication. What sign would he give me? So that would be interesting.
Yeah. Let's look into that.
Yeah.
Good question.
I'm getting pipe smoke. You might smell him. Or you might smell some sort of tobacco. I'm getting like pipe, but it could be cigarettes. Just some sort of a smoke. And I mean, I'm not covering myself, but I'm thinking definitely scent, definitely like a smoke or like a scent. I'm not sure. Maybe he wore a lot of aftershave, and it was some sort of a scent around him. And my first initial instinct was smoke, but then I got scent. So that is one thing that you may relate to him when he's near you, or if he wants to communicate with you. Yeah, that's what I have.
If you have anything, Teri, you can go ahead.
I'm getting light, like lights flashing. I, I'm hearing look for the light. Look for the light. And I'm gonna this is from me now. Pop out and give it to you from me. There's sometimes when, well, I'll give you an example. My mom passed away not too long ago. And I've moved her stuff out of her bedroom. This bedroom is blue and it has beautiful sheer white curtains and a large window. And I'm busy doing things in the house, and then one day I felt that presence, and I looked over at that window, and it was so amazing because the curtains were moving on just one side of the window, not the other side. You know what I mean? Like the air was coming through, but it was just glowing, and the light hit it just right. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's my mom saying hi. And it was the light. You could feel it in the light. So I encourage you to look for that light. I think that's what he was communicating to me, is look for the light.
I got something that seems a little bit like an apology. He's very loud. He's a loud guy. And he loves how that you've taken care of the family, how you've taken care of everybody he loves. He's so happy for that. But I think he's apologizing a little bit for being so loud, that he said, I was a little bit deaf and I didn't know it, and I talked too loud and too forceful. And I think he's apologizing for that. But he wants you to know he loves you, and he loves that you take care of his loved ones.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I found the one that I accidentally deleted. Are we done with this one?
I'm done. Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks, Pureet.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So Beverly Davis, today's her dad's birthday. He's in heaven now. Does he have a message for me? He was a great father. Okay, so.
And Beverly, if you can pop in your dad's name, that'd be great.
Yeah. You know what I call it, Beverly? It's a birth on Earth Day. Once they move on, then it's a birth on Earth Day. George,
thank you. I know we missed it. Sorry, we may have been having all of our eyes closed. It's hard to read. But thanks, Beverly.
Yeah.
All right. Happy birthday, George. Let's get a message.
Happy birth on Earth Day, George. Oh my goodness. I'm seeing those. He's dressed up. I'm seeing. How do I describe this? It's like the scene you would see in a musical. Some beautiful black shiny patent leather shoes, and he's just dancing up a storm. Like they used to do back in the old days in the movies. Like he's dancing. Oh, okay. George. Aren't we having fun? That's what I'm hearing. Aren't we just having fun? I think he's okay. Not just today. I'm always having fun with you. I'm always laughing and enjoying your joy. We can be so much closer now. I feel you. I feel you. My soul feels so close to you. My love for you is pure. And aren't we having fun? What an adventure your life is. What a good time you're having. You radiate. You radiate joy and love to all those around you. I'm so proud of you. He was dancing like Fred Astaire. That's what I was trying to think of. Like Fred Astaire. Man, that was cool.
Do you have anything, Jean?
You can go ahead.
Okay. Well, I'm not actually getting. I just kind of got sucked right into Teri Lee's vision there, and I am feeling that happiness that he's feeling. I'm just feeling how happy he is, how much that it might be his birth on Earth Day, but he says it's like a celebration every single day. Like
Yeah.
we have a birthday every single day.
Oh,
And I get to just have so much fun. You're going to have so much fun when you get here. Don't be in a hurry. But he
oh,
does make it seem like it's a stage production. Like he's talking about you, but I'm getting the feeling it's like all of us, that we're all really on a stage production right now. We chose these roles and we're acting them out, and we should just have the best time possible because we signed up for it. And so I feel like he's happy to watch you in your role.
wow, that's beautiful. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. I think
Beautiful.
he was living that way. He had the spirit in him. He was not afraid to express his true essence, and it came out in such a magical way. And he's a really very unique individual, the way he was so confident and likable and had such an air about him. He had the timing. I mean, I think he really did like the arts and the movies, the TV, the art, music and music.
Yeah.
What is it called? Musicals and things like this.
Yeah.
He really enjoyed this because he could feel this part inside of him, and he was almost like theatrical when he would just be at his job or in the family, and he would love to entertain. The entertainment factor and the ability that he felt inside of him, he carried that. That's his spirit, that's his soul essence. This is the way he is on the other side. And quite,
We
Go ahead.
we all nailed it. She says, my mom and dad danced to a lot of Glenn Miller.
He was a dancer.
Yep. And he had a fabulously wicked sense of humor.
Cool.
That's
Aren't we having fun?
Yep.
Wow. Well, that was such a treat to see those shiny black patent leather shoes. Just
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, we're
Thank
at
you, Beverly.
a minute 10,
Oh,
and we got a lot of messages still to go.
No. I was just putting in extras just in case we had time. I just was seeing them. So yeah, it's
Okay.
up to you girls. How long do you I'm okay to go for whenever you
Yeah,
guys are ready.
Do you want to go for a little longer, Teri? Are
oh
you
yeah, I'm okay.
okay?
Drink a little water.
Let's
I'll refuel.
what if we did one by one so that we got through more?
Sure.
Kind of like speed round with a slightly different.
It's a great idea.
One psychic reads one
One
question.
question.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so we're going to start with Jean. Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, so
All right.
here's your
Ready,
word.
girls.
Hi, Dana. Let me get a message for Dana. I'm seeing an airplane. I'm not sure if you're taking a trip. It's a smaller airplane. Okay, I'm going to change it. I think it's a ship, a craft, a spacecraft, a starship. This is what I see. This is what I see, Dana. I can't tell if it's an aspect of you or if it's part of your one of your past lives or if it's a current aspect. You know, they say that we are here on the earth as a soul, and then there's also another part of our soul that is living in a parallel universe in a different role. In the stars. It's a small craft, and it almost has like a bubble on the top. They're saying that you're receiving the messages, you're receiving the connection, you're receiving the energy and the frequency that we're sending down. And you're part of this. You're part of this help for the entire planet. You're helping. You're a source of light for the entire planet that is being sent from this craft. And you're part of the connection. There's like a huge web of frequency and light between ships, between humans, between energies, centers on Gaia, and you're part of it.
Okay. Wow. There's some interesting things going on there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the veil is very thin tonight. The veil is very thin.
Yeah. I don't think this is appropriate right now, but did you guys know, because when you were talking about the ship with the little bubble, I kept seeing George Jetson's little car. And did you know that if you look at George Jetson's like information, he supposedly was born last month in July this year.
Oh, in 2022?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he would have been born if that he was not really. Anyway, that's beside the point. I'm sorry.
That's fun. That is fun. Interesting, Dana. Thanks for your question.
Okay. Well, we got one from our good friend Valerie B. This will be for you, Teri.
Okay.
She would love a message on her next step in life or any sort of information on her journey.
Okay. Well, when I heard next step, I heard cards. So I'll get into these cards real quick. If you hear some noise back there, my grand doggy just got dropped off and we're babysitting him, her. And that's what that's all about. Valerie B. What message do we have for Valerie B? Next step. Next step. Valerie B.
So Dana did say she's going on a plane next month.
Wow.
Keep your eyes
cool.
out the window.
Yeah. That is a good idea. Okay, here we go. Okay, I am using my favorite cards lately, Witchy Cauldron, Learning Tarot cards. It has the astrological sign and also chakras on the card. So it sort of helps us dive in a little deeper. Some big's coming. All right. Okay. Oh my goodness gracious. These are interesting. Wow. Okay. So the first card, I am going to share with you what I drew, Valerie. First card is the Chariot. Something's coming and it's coming quick. Okay. It's going to be moving forward. Perhaps you've had some kind of a situation that you had obstacles, and those obstacles are now going to be removed. It also can mean success and ambition. So you may be starting a new project, thinking about doing that next step. This is a great card for that. Now, next, we have the Page of Swords. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, it's talking about you need to have patience. You need to have discernment. You need to really work out whatever it is, this little inkling, whatever it is, you've got something going on. You need to work it out, protect it, guard it, keep it close to your chest is what I'm hearing. Keep it close to your chest. Now, don't be afraid, everybody, but we got the devil card here. Okay. Makes perfect sense to me that something is ending, done, finished. Something in your life is completely going to be out of your life. It could be issues that you've been having with someone else or something. I don't want to say that you've been abused, but someone had an abusive attitude towards you. That person is going to be out of your life. This is a good read, I think, for you, because the Chariot, starting off with the Chariot, that is incredible. That is going to give you a great deal of speed and success on whatever this next step is. Now, I'm, like I say, intuitively getting, you've got an inkling, something that you've been thinking about that you're considering as your next step. And I would say these cards are telling you it's going to be successful. Guard it and protect it, and know that someone, whoever has been in your way or perhaps giving you a hard time, trying to stop things, good things from coming into your life, this person's going to go away. There you go.
Very good. Okay. Thank you, Valerie B. So the next question's mine. Sherry Kirk, may I have a general message from Spirit, please? So my heart to Sherry Kirk. Wow. They put like a punk rocker on my stage with hair standing straight up and jewelry and lots of attitude. And they're saying, don't hide that light under a bushel. They're saying, let it flow, let it go, just speak your truth. Speak your truth. They're not saying you have to be goth or anything like that, but they're saying, don't be ashamed of anything you're saying. Just be out there in the middle of that stage, just for all to see. Just go ahead and speak your truth I really feel like they're saying this week, really speak your truth. Really don't be ashamed. Really go with the flow. And it's all about communication for you this week. And they're going to help you. Thank you. Okay.
Awesome.
Let's do we have, let's try to go to an hour and a half. So the next one will be Jean's. It's Scott Scorpio Sun Tarot. Hope you're still around. Can I get a message from my mom, Betty? She passed away on January 6th of this year. I'm not sure what TYSM means, but thank you.
Thank you so much.
That. Okay, January 6th. Wow.
She wants you to know that she's not alone. She wants you to know that she's fine. She wants you to thank you for everything that you did for her, and before she passed and after she passed. She knows how much effort and much of a chore it was after she passed to take care of things, and how difficult it was for you to go through these things while you just wanted to mourn and to relax. But sometimes, in life, these busy, necessary, annoying things are there to keep us going. It's almost like a cathartic chore. It seems like you still have things to do. You still have things to go through. And what I mean by belongings or furniture or something, it's just there's some things still pending that you're still dealing with. She's letting you know it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of those things. They were hers while she was incarnated here on this earth, and they are no longer hers anymore. If you want them, if they bring you happiness, then you keep them and they become yours. If you'd like to keep them for a reminder of me, then, and this makes you happy, please do. Otherwise, let it go. You don't feel like you have to keep it because it was mine or it was something I loved. She's saying these are only things, and it's important for you to let go of anything that does not bring you happiness. She's showing me a German Shepherd dog with a lot of black on its muzzle, and a lot of black on his face. So there's some sort of a guard dog or a police or something that's watching over you. She's watching over you. She's saying she's like a guard. She's guarding over you. She is, wow.
Cool.
Wow. She is really beautiful. Oh my gosh. The blessings that she is bestowing on you, the warmth in your heart, the way that she's carrying you, and the absolute gratitude. I have chills head to toe. The gratitude that she has for all of everything that you did, like I said, before she passed and now after. And she wants you to make sure you take care of you, and don't feel guilty about taking care of you. Don't feel guilty about letting go of things. Only keep and do what makes you happy. Wow. That was really beautiful, Betty. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks,
Okay.
Scott.
Yeah. So Teri Lee, Cat Mama Meow,
Meowdy.
would like
Past
if there's
relatives.
any passed on loved ones, if they have anything they'd like to say to her.
Okay. Let's find out.
And this will be our last one.
Cat immunity. Oh, so sorry. There we go. Cat immunity. I guess I'm getting all the dressed up guys today. A male is coming through. He is wearing a white shirt and a bow tie. He's flipping that bow tie like got a pretty nice looking suit on. Oh, it's okay. The suit jacket is plaid. So it's kind of, I don't know, kind of sassy looking. A very handsome looking man. He's got dark hair and blue eyes. He's smiling and he's shaking his head. Please let me know validate that if you can. I'll keep going. Trying to reach out and get him to tell me what's your relationship. Cat Maddie. Okay. I just am hearing uncle. I don't know. Okay. And he just shook his head. Okay. Shaking his finger at me. Yeah, I'm getting the feeling this is an uncle. Seeing if I can get a name. If you want to give me a name, if that's validating anything with you, nothing? She ain't got nothing. Okay. I keep going.
She says she doesn't know him.
Okay. All right. Let's.
So he could be he could be an ancestor.
He is not going away. What are you doing? Hold on. Um, okay. He's saying, look me up. I don't know. I'm definitely not getting a specific. I keep hearing uncle. If he was an uncle, you'd know him. Shaking his finger. Look me up. Benjamin. He's trying to convey to me that someone in your family knows who he is. I'm trying to get that from him now. And I hope this isn't a hijacker. I'm hearing blast from the past. Maybe he's not an uncle. I don't know. Blast from the past. He's not going away. I mean, sometimes when it's a hijacker and I kind of say, okay, step back, they'll step back. But this guy is like in my face. He's in my face.
Could be a great uncle, Teri. Keep going with what you're getting.
He's saying, look me up. Someone in the family knows who I am. Look me up. And I'm just popping in to say hello. We want you to know. We want you to know. We want you to know we're all watching out for you. And we find you quite a thrill. It's quite a thrill. Okay. All right. He's showing me some other family members now. Like there's a lady, kind of an older lady, kind of an older lady with a blue dress, white apron. I mean, I wouldn't say she was like, she kind of looks like she might be from the 40s, 30s, back there. She's got her hand. She's very happy to be here. We're happy to say hello. We're happy to be here. He's saying, have fun and look me up. He's quite the character. Yeah, I would just ask if there's some kind of a real character in your family. And you're right, it could be, but he definitely was saying uncle, and let us know about that.
Yeah. Well,
maybe somebody you don't know about.
Mm-hmm. I think it's important to keep an open mind, because when they come through and they give us the sense of uncle, it's not always very literal. It could have been like if your dad went to war and he had a buddy and the buddy was close to him like a brother, this would be like an uncle energy. Or it could have been your grandfather's neighbor that he did everything with, and he was like an uncle to your dad's generation. So keep an open mind. It's not always very specific when they're giving us these messages. It comes from a place that it deserves an interpretation, and it's important to keep an open mind and to think maybe generationally or some aspect. It would be like an uncle or like a brother. It could have been maybe your mom's.
Yeah, there was a woman associated with it, so it could be like your grandma's uncle. I mean, but here's the thing I have to say. When they don't go away, when they're in your face like that, usually if it's a hijacker and you'll go, maybe not, and they back off. This guy wasn't backing off, and he said, look me up. So I might, if I were you, just kind of look up a little bit of your family history, and see if you can find out who this guy is.
Yeah.
There you go. He wouldn't go away.
Yeah, I will say that as you were reading, I got a very magical feeling, like that over on the other side, he somehow provides a little magic in her life or something, provides the
They
the
wanted to,
spice, the interest. I don't
yeah.
know. I just kind of felt that as you were reading, but I don't know if that helps at all.
Yeah, the reading felt sassy. I would say this guy was sassy. He was someone that if you ask around in your family, somebody's going to know about him because he sounded like I felt like a real character. So keep us
How
posted on
cool.
that, Cat Mama.
Yeah.
It might be surprising to you. It might be something really fun to find out.
Yep. Well, thank you, Teri Lee.
Yeah.
And while we were reading this last bit, I see that Ron, Unconditional Love, is on the channel. See you tomorrow night, Ron.
Oh, that's
And
great.
I also saw that Allie of Heart and Soul Connected came in for a while too.
That's
So yay,
nice.
Allie.
Great.
Yeah. So that was had a lot of people in the audience that were really good. Our good friends, like and Dozen Cats for Me. Kelly showed up. Yay. I actually, before we started, I was lurking in her show with Deb H. And they were doing some fabulous readings. I mean, fabulous. So,
And who was on her show?
uh, Purple Elephant, I think Deb H.
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, they were doing really fabulous stuff. So that was good. Okay. Well, thank you, ladies. Do you have
Yeah.
anything to say for the good of the order?
The good of the order. Happy
We just
Friday.
want-
That's what I
yeah.
have to say. Have
Yeah,
fun.
absolutely.
Friday,
Enjoy your
yeah.
Friday. Enjoy yourselves. You guys ought to give yourselves a pat on the back. You guys are doing an amazing job. The energies are really intense this week, this month, and this Lionsgate portal is whooping my butt for sure. So hang in there. Hold on
Wow.
to your skirt, Just you're going to get through it. We're all going to get through it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching. And we'll see you another time.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.
Bye.